Hi everyone and welcome to today's spelling lesson. I need to say a huge thank you for all your help yesterday in helping inmate P improve his handwriting. Now, I think you'd agree his haircut was pretty good, so I had to copy it. Let's go and have a look at today's lesson. Okay, so I'm going to go through some of the class top 3 scores on Spelling Shed. In 6G, the top 3 at the moment, so these scores are correct as of 9 AM on the 2nd of February. We have Jessica in first place, Oliver in second place, and Lexi in third place. Well done to you. In 6M, we have Jessica in first place, Kyra in second place, and Harvey in third place. So each of you will be getting some dojo points. Well done. In 6P, we have Frankie way out in the lead. We have Esme in second and William in third, so well done to you. And then in 6R, we have Holly in first, Josh in second, and Esther in third. So again, well done to each of you. You will be getting some dojo points. Now, I had a look at the whole year group as well now. So it's changed a little bit. So well done to you for working hard and moving your class up the leaderboard. So let's have a look. In fourth place, we have 6G. In third place, we have 6R. Second and first is so close, only a couple of tens of thousands from what I can remember. So 6P with 30,077,017. And 6M only just over 200,000 ahead. So well done 6M. I've given all of you some dojo points. So let's see if 6P, 6R, 6G can knock 6M off top spot. Make sure you keep practicing your spellings this week. As like I said, I'll be giving updated class and whole year group leaderboards very soon. So we'll give another one tomorrow as well. And again, there'll be lots of dojos. Right, your starter today, bit of fun. I'd like you to go find your spelling words and see if you can write them out forwards and then see if you can write them backwards. So you could have a go doing it this way. This has actually been flipped and reversed, which is quite tricky, but you could just write them backwards. So you could take your spelling word, take the last letter, write that first, and then so on from there. See if they actually make another word. Be interesting. See if you can still join them up, make them nice and neat as well. Have a little go at that. Brilliant. So today we are still spelling words ending in r, or. And again, we need to focus on our spellings because spelling is really important in the real world because it can cause misconceptions, it can cause misunderstandings. So again, you need to practice your spellings as much as possible. We're going to go back over our rule just to remind you. There is no strict rule for these endings. There are some rules of thumb and there are a couple of things just to remember, a couple of kind of hints and tips. I wonder if you can remember any of them before I start. Might think about the rap we had earlier in the week as well. All right, okay, so to start with, or often follows CT, IT, ATE or S, any of those endings, generally follows those. R often follows L, the letter L. And comparative adjectives often end in ER. Now, we might have found lots of those throughout the week. Like I said, our spellings don't quite have that rule. And again, that's why it isn't a strict rule. But a helpful tip for lots of them to remember is that is normally the most common. We saw back on Monday there were thousands of words. And R is the least common. Right. Remember back to those rules. You might need to skip back and have a little reminder, or you might have written down notes. Great. Because we're going to have a little go at an our turn where you use our rules to spell the rest of some of these words. So we have contract, build, eliminate, and circuit. And I haven't finished the word off. So I want you to, on your own, or you can do it with a partner, or you can do it with an adult, look at the word. Check its ending. So look at the ending here. That might give you a clue what letter does it end in, or what couple of letters does it end in, and then have a think if you can find out the ending that should go on the end. So you can pause the video, go and have a little go. And sometimes just looking at it, you can see if it looks right or not. Off you go. Super. Our first one then, contract. We'll change to contractor. Contractor. So a contractor is someone who normally gets a job. So you have a building contractor. They would be someone who has been given a contract to do something. And that leads us on to our next one, build, which we build-er. Then we have eliminate, and it's got the A-T-E ending on it. So eliminator, eliminator. It's just the way we say things makes it sound like an like the ER all the time, but it's not. Okay, so that's why these rules are useful. And our last one, circuit, and if you remember when we have an L a lot of the time, circular. Now circle isn't really a root word, but this doesn't really come from a root word. It comes from circle, which kind of changes to circular when it's a different meaning. But again, it's got that L there, so that's why you've got the L-A-R. That's the kind of bit you need to work on with the R-A-R. So I hope you were okay with those. If you're not, go back and have a little look at the rules again. Might want to check any of the spellings you've done this week for extra words and see if you can spot the rules. So I'm just going to remind you of the spelling words for this week, because tomorrow is going to be our spelling test. So the red spellings, computer, soldier, superior, calendar and popular. Green is those same 5, but add on radiator and customer. And the blue ones, same, but then add on shoulder and familiar. Okay, now a couple of these are year 5, 6 words as well. You might have noticed soldier, familiar. Okay. Right, so Chili 1 today, this is your turn now, is a word search. Now I've put all the spelling words on the side here, and I've thrown in the word France just for a bit of fun as an extra one, so you can find French as well. So all you need to do is look through the word search and see if you can find these words. You could either do it by just looking at the screen. If you look at the bottom, you could go to the website and you can actually type in that code, and you'll be able to do an interactive one online. And we'll also attach a PDF copy of the word search if you want to have a hard copy. Okay. This, for Chili 2, is a crossword. Now, there are clues at the top. So it says across and it says down. And there's a short clue that gives you a kind of an idea of what words should go in there. So you've got across here, it says 3, it says well liked. So you look at number 3 over here, and it goes across. So your word's got to fit in there. So it's got to be one of the spelling words. And it's got to be something that means well liked. Again, if you want to play this online, there is the link there. You can type into this website and you can get to it. Or we will attach the PDF for today so that you can print it out if you want to and have a go. Again, it's just a fun way to practice your spellings. So this is Chili 2. Chili 3 is using your spelling words, create your own crossword or word search. So these are spelling words again. You could just use your own ones. You could use all 9 if you want. But try and make your own crossword. You could draw the grid for the crossword because it can be as big or small as you need to be. Using squared paper is quite useful. You make sure you use a ruler is also useful. Or if you want to test yourself, try and make a... Sorry, that's for word search. If you want to make a crossword, it's a bit trickier because you need to come up with your own clues that link to the word. So if you go back and use your glossary from earlier in the week, that will help you to have a kind of explanation of each word, and you can make a crossword. And crosswords are a bit trickier because the words have to kind of link with each other. So if you look back at this crossword, the words overlap. So the ending of one word, the letter, is the start of another one. They have to fit together. It's a little bit trickier, but I'm sure some of you would love to have a little go at that. So like I said, the spelling words are there. So that's Chili 3. So you could do Chili 1, 2 and 3 if you want. You could just choose one of the chilies. It's up to you. Okay. Right, well done today. Like I said, It's our spelling test tomorrow. So use the time today to have a go at those fun activities. Practice your spellings how you like. Some people have their own little ways of doing it. You could make your own little Spoodle page. You could just write them out. It's up to you. And tomorrow we'll have a go at spelling our words. Please email in any work to the Year 6 email address. If you've made a crossword or a word search, we'd love to see it. If you want any help with either of the two activities, please email in and we can always check your work or we can help point you in the right direction. Have a lovely day, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.